Hey everybody, I'm back with another video. Um, last night, I posted a video that was intended for guidance for the upcoming week, Sunday to Sunday. However, the message that came out was quite specific, maybe to one person, maybe to a handful of people, but I know it wasn't meant for everybody. So I decided to do another video tonight, and I'm gonna take a stab at doing a pick a card reading. This is my very first pick a card reading, so bear with me. For those of you that don't know how a pick a card works, I have three piles here, and I already shuffled them and pulled the cards. So what you would do is pause the video, intuitively pick whether you want pile number one, pile number two, or pile number three. And then you can fast forward to your pile. So if you pick pile one, you would listen to the guidance from pile one. If you pick pile two, you listen to the guidance from pile two. And if you choose pile three, you will listen to the guidance from pile three. Or if you choose, you can watch the video in its entirety, pile one, two, and three. So again, this is my first time trying this. So let's see what is up. All right. So for those of you who picked pile one, let's see what we got. Okay, so for pile one, I am feeling like you are standing in your power. This appears to be a female energy, that is very spiritual, that is coming into her own. Like she's done with the BS, whether that be from relationships, friendships, work, whatever. But you're seeking balance. You found balance, and you sitting pretty. Like you're the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is sexy. She's powerful. She knows what she wants. Like she don't take no mess from nobody, and she makes shit happen. So for pile number one, I feel like you're finally stepping into your Empress power. Like you just ready to take on whatever is coming your way, and you don't care what anybody else thinks, and you ready to defend your throne. You ready to defend your throne at any cost necessary because you worked hard to seek this balance between both worlds, meaning the balance between walking in your divinity and the balance of your old life. Like you know that you had to give up your old life in order to walk into this new life, and you are ready. And I don't know if y'all can hear my music in the background, but as I'm saying all this, Mary J. Blige is singing "Take Me as I Am," and that's basically what the Queen of Wands motto is. Like, take me as I am. Take me how I am. Well, don't take me at all. Like, I'm the head BITCH in charge, and that's what it is. So your guidance for this week is to keep doing that. Like keep doing what you do. Stand in your power. You know, keep sitting on your throne and keep excelling. Keep moving on. Like you have given up everything that no longer serves you, and that's the best thing you can do. So at this time you've done the work, and you're going to start to reap the rewards. So I also pulled a card from the self care deck saying what you need to focus on this week as far as self care. And the card that came up is beauty ritual. So pamper yourself. Go get you a mani pedi. Do a face mask. I mean, if you want to do it at home, like just treat yourself. Treat yourself good. Be the queen that you are. Be deserving. I mean, you are deserving of being treated like a queen, even if that means doing it for yourself, honey. All right, so that was group number one. And let's see what group number two has. All right, so for group number two, group number two, you've been in contemplation about leaving, contemplation about leaving somebody that has left you out in the cold, or you're feeling left out in the cold because somebody was doing some freaky, sneaky type of stuff. Somebody was being sneaky and lying and just being totally deceitful, and this caused you a lot of mental conflict because you've been in your head about, you don't want to accept the fact that this person has been deceitful, whether it's a female, a male, or a female energy. You're just tired of being deceived, and you're tired of being alone, and like physically alone, and feel like just being alone, period. Alienated, not just alienated from this person that's been lying to you, but you've sacrificed a lot for this person. So you're feeling alienated by everybody because some of you have even sacrificed your relationships with your friends and family behind this person. And now it's time for you to dive deep into why you allowed this person to treat you this way. Yeah. Why have you let this person treat you like this, and why are you continuing to stay? It's time to walk away. It's time to walk away, and you're still in contemplation about walking away. But you know you need to walk away, and that's what's keeping you in mental conflict. It's two fives out here, and fives speak to change. It's time to change. It's time to change. And Beyonce is singing Kitty Cat. And you know in that song she's talking about, come on, little kitty cat, it's time for us to go. Yeah, because this person using you for sex. Male or female, this person is just using you for sex, and you know it. You know that this person is using you for sex, and you made yourself believe that it was more than that. This person is possibly married or in another commitment, or just not wanting to commit to you. And deep down, you know that. So it's time for you to walk away. So the cards that came out for you for self care, two cards came out. First was build strength. And I don't even think that's just talking about physical strength. I think that's also talking about mental strength. Because you see on this card, the third eyes up there. Yeah. Dust that third eye off and get the clarity that you need. Come out of contemplation and get what you need to walk away from this situation. And then the other card is sync with the moon. So you know our emotions are tied into the moon. So it's time to become in sync with the moon cycles and release the things that you need to release during the next moon cycle, and do a cleansing and get this person out of there. Like, it might be hard, but you got to do what you got to do. Yeah. So your focus this week should be on building strength, figuring out what you need to release, and release that shit. Come out of contemplation. Stop thinking about it. There's nothing else to think about. You already know what you need to do. All right. That was group number two. And lastly, we have group number three. Let's see what group number three has. All right, so with group number 3, this is also a spiritual group. Not to say group 2 wasn't, but group 1 and group 3, I see heavy spiritual activity. I see heavy spiritual protection. I see the divine is all over you. Group 3, you have a calling. You have a calling on your life to heal people, to possibly be a teacher, to work with your hands. And you're getting messages from spirit. You hearing messages from spirit, but you're ignoring them. I'm not going to say you're ignoring them, but you're unclear. You're unclear because you're not sure if it's spirit speaking to you, God, divine, the most high, whatever you like to call him. You hear it. You see the synchronicities, you hear the messages, but you're unsure. But I'm here to tell you, if you pick deck number 3, the messages that you're hearing are definitely messages from spirit. But you have to stop looking at all the hard work that you put into something else. Like, I think you're afraid to step out on faith because you possibly have gotten messages that you need to branch off on your own and become an entrepreneur, and possibly use your spiritual gifts to work with your hands. But you're like, I done spent such amount of years on this job. I done spent such amount of years getting this degree from school. I don't want to be a fool and jump out there and do something else. Because what if it doesn't work? But spirit is constantly sending you confirmation and messages that it is going to work. But you're just afraid to take that leap of faith. But the wheel of fortune is going to spin in your favor. Like, you've done the work, you've put in the work that you've needed to do, both physical and spiritually. You've done the work that you needed to do, and you're going to be successful. The Queen of Pentacles is out here, so you would get the bag. You will be fine financially, and you are protected spiritually. And this flying free card means go for it. Like, you got it. Do it. So for group 3, stop worrying about the work that you've put in doing other things that your family or your friends have told you that you should be doing or have encouraged you to do. Listen to your inner voice, listen to spirit, meditate, pray, connect with the Most High, and take heed to the messages that you're getting, and just step out on faith. You can fly free if you just listen to those messages, because they're coming. And the card that you got for self-care for this week is use your hands. So be creative. Be creative. Use your hands. Because essentially this calling that you have is using your hands, whether that's to heal people with your hands or whether it's into making jewelry, just creating anything, making clothes, doing hair, doing nails, whatever it is, go for it. Spirit didn't give you that gift for you to waste it. Like I said, the wheel is spinning in your favor. So now is the time. The last 4 months of this year is your time for you to plant those seeds. So if you chose deck number three, get on it. All right, so that has been your pick a card reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.